Bob, is George right to complain or about this complaint of his?
Well, George is always right about his complaints, but I think that I'm not sure that foreign policy is completely absent, but I do to some extent blame the Biden administration and now what we call the Biden-Harris administration for not pressing an issue that I think is useful for them. It's very clear the Republican Party is deeply and sort of angrily divided on the subject of Ukraine, to the point where, and this is the one issue on which Republicans in Congress did buck Donald Trump and force him to accept their decision rather than vice versa. I can't think of another issue where that's really been true. And yet, the Biden administration is so afraid of this issue and has been for such a long time that they really haven't been able to exploit that division in the Republican Party and really depress. And Trump's latest comments about Ukraine should dispel any notion that our many of our colleagues on the editorial page, but also national security Republicans who claim that Trump's going to be fine on Ukraine. It's unfair to say he isn't. I think Trump has pretty much put that to bed. But the question is the Biden-Harris campaign going to exploit that opportunity? Whether Americans pay attention to foreign policy or not has something to do with whether their leaders act like they think it's important. And I would say the Biden administration has not, both in its words, but also in its deeds, acted as if Ukraine was a vital interest to the United States. The decision that they are refusing to make now to allow Ukraine to use the ATACMS for longer range strikes against Russia that's using missiles to attack Ukraine, just in a way, how can they make a big deal out of Ukraine if they themselves are not willing to do that? So I think it's a missed opportunity. I mean, fundamentally, George is right, but I think there's more to be gotten out of this issue if the Biden administration weren't so feckless about it.